New Year's holiday, and we've got basketball for you here tonight on the 4th of January as Scottsbluff is hosting South Sioux City. For the Bearcats, they come in with a record of 8-2, riding a 2-game winning streak. They won both their games at the Hastings tournament before the new year. They beat Lexington 50-35. Then they defeated Bennington Thursday 41-34. Scottsbluff led Bennington 13-11 after the first quarter. But in the second quarter, Bennington outscored Scottsbluff 12-7 to lead 23-20 at the halftime. Bennington led 27-26 in a low-scoring third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, Scottsbluff goes on a 9-0 run to take a 35-27 lead. Scottsbluff made it 39-29 on free throws by Mariah Avila and Anna Kelly. And then down the stretch, in the fourth, free throws by Emma Foote and Sabrina Harsh sealed the win for Scottsbluff. Mariah Avila led the way with 11 points. Sabrina Harsh added 9. Emma Foote had 8. And Anna Kelly chipped in 6. We'll come back, tell you about tonight's opponent, the South Sioux City Cardinals, as the Platte Valley Company's pregame show continues after this on 106.9 The Trail and on KHYYFM.com and on KNEB.TV.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce new Build Your Own Tool.
They used to be one of the top teams in girls basketball in Class B in the state of Nebraska. 12 state championships in Class B. They won it in 1995, 96, 97, 98. They took off 1999. They were beaten by Ogallala in the state championship that year. Then from 2000 to 2005, they won the Class B state championship. They also won it in 2008, and most recently, they won it in 2017. Last year, they made it to the state championship game, but they lost to Elkhorn. So this 1-8 record by South Sioux City may be a little deceiving, as their only win this season, I should say, came against Omaha Mercy back on the 17th of December. Of course, being back in the eastern part of the state, they do take on Class A competition. They play teams like Papillion, La Vista South, Kearney. They also get into the state of Iowa, where they've taken on Bishop Heelan, South Sioux City East, Iowa, and they've also taken on Omaha Scott and Elkhorn, as we said, and Waverly previous to getting into that Waverly Holiday Tournament. So South Sioux City coming in with a record of 1-8 on the season. We'll come back with the starting lineups, and you're listening and watching high school basketball on 106.9 The Trail and on KNEB.TV. More after this timeout.
Exceptional care, right here at home. That's the mission of Morrill County Community Hospital. Morrill County Community Hospital is a 20-bed critical access hospital that owns and operates clinics throughout Bridgeport, including specialty outreach clinics and Morrill County Home Health Clinic, as well as Chimney Rock Medical Center, located in Bayard. Our dedicated team is committed to you and our community every time at Morrill County Community Hospital, Bridgeport, Nebraska.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
Jeff Kelly back at Scottsbluff High School. Our starting lineups look like this for South Sioux City. Kyra Fisher, a 5'10 senior. Aubrey Van Berkham, a 5'4 junior. Kaya Herron, a 5'8 senior. Hannah Strom, a 5'8 senior. And Jalen Galvin, a 5'10 senior. For the Lady Bearcats, they will start this way. Mariah Avila, a 5'3 junior. Callie Wright, a 5'5 senior. Izzy Wright, a 5'4 senior. And also in the starting lineup tonight for Scottsbluff, it'll be Emma Foote and Jamison Howard. Scottsbluff at 8-2. South Sioux City at 1-8 on a Monday night here in Scottsbluff. Let's take our final break here on the pregame show. We'll come back with the opening tip from Scottsbluff.
Hi, I'm Michelle Perkins of Remax Regency. After branching out, I've returned home to my roots, to the land from which I came and my family has held for 5 generations.
Michelle truly understands what home means and treats you like family as she guides you through the buying and selling process, bringing the latest pricing tools that are not currently being used in this area to sell your home at the highest price in the least amount of time, and to ensure that you do not overpay when buying.
So just give me a call, kick back, Remax, and settle down.
The holidays are a time to connect with family, with friends, with each other. After a busy year, the holidays are the perfect time for laughing together, playing together, talking together, and celebrating together. Spend time this holiday season connecting with the people that mean the world to you, and let Allo take care of the connectivity.
And our national anthem here tonight from Scottsbluff High School as we get set for this contest here tonight between Scottsbluff and the South Sioux City Cardinals. South Sioux City coming in at 1-8, Scottsbluff at 8-2. After this game, as we said, South Sioux City will stay out here in the Panhandle as they will travel down to Sydney to take on Sydney tomorrow night, and then they will travel back to the southeastern or northeastern part of the state to take on Norfolk. South Sioux City being introduced here in the road black uniforms, red and white trim, and white letters and numbers on the fronts of the jerseys, as Jalen Galvin being introduced for South Sioux City. For the Lady Bearcats, after tonight's game, they will host Mitchell on Friday night, and then they will travel to take on Morrill on Saturday night. As the Lady Bearcats being introduced, Mariah Vila, the 5'3 junior, along with Callie Wright, the 5'5 senior. Her sister Izzy Wright, a 5'4 senior. And here's Emma Foote. And the final starter for Scottsbluff will be Jamison Howard, a 5'9 senior. Scottsbluff's head coach Dave Bolish, and the head coach of the South Sioux City Cardinals is Steve Selk. Lady Bearcats in the home white uniforms tonight, red letters and numbers trimmed in black, as Jamison Howard will jump it up against Jalen Galvin. And we will get this one underway as the Bearcats can, well, hope to continue this 3-game winning streak that they've got. And for South Sioux City, they will look for their second win on the season, as the tip is up and it's controlled in the backcourt by South Sioux City by Kyra Fisher, as South Sioux will work from left to right here in this first half. Try to dump it inside to Galvin. Now they'll work it back outside to Fisher. Fisher on the dribble, takes it to the free throw line, now down the right lane line, puts up a shot, it'll roll in for Fisher. And South Sioux City leads it 2-0. Pressure now by the Cardinals. They get it ahead to Mariah Vila up the right side on the dribble, back outside to right to Callie Wright. She'll drive left side, put up the shot off the glass and in. Callie Wright ties the game at 2. Full court pressure by the Bearcats. They'll get it in the hands of Kyra Fisher, one-handed pass ahead to Galvin. Galvin holds double team, gets it to Strom, back to Galvin, drives right side, off the glass and in. And Galvin with 2, 4-2. South Sioux leads it. Avila into the front court, Scottsbluff from right to left. Gets it ahead to Emma Foote, drives the baseline, cut off there by Galvin. Now she's double team, and she'll bounce it off a South Sioux City player, and it'll remain at the Lady Bearcat end. Emma Foote to trigger it in. Baseline left for the Lady Bearcats. Looking, she'll bounce it to Avila on the right side. Top of the key, Jamison Howard for 3, count it! Jamison Howard with a 3. Scottsbluff 5-4. Quickly ahead, South Sioux City driving is Heron, and count the basket as Heron put it up and in. And she will go to the line to convert on the traditional 3-point play as the foul was on Emma Foote. She picks up her first, team's first. As Heron shooting 63% from the free throw line, can't convert. Long rebound into the hands of Izzy Wright. Gets it head to foot up the far sideline. She almost goes out of bounds. Quickly to left corner to Avila. She'll put it on the deck to the free throw line. Spin move. Cut off there. Ball stripped away. Loose on the floor. Picked up by Fisher. Fisher on the push up front. Top of the key. She'll launch. Skims the rim. As Howard comes down with it. Gets it ahead to Wright. But Fisher gets a hand in there to knock it away. It'll stay at the Scottsbluff end as Brooklyn Heineman checks in along with Natasha Freeberg for the Cardinals. As the inbounds comes to Mariah Avila, picked up there by Van Berkom. Takes it on the dribble, left side, down into the corner, beyond the arc. Top of the key now looking to work it, skip pass. Howard, top of the key, Izzy Wright, work it to the left side of Avila. She'll put it on the deck, drive to the basket, too strong. As South Sioux comes down with the rebound. Fisher at the controls for the Cardinals. Into the paint with the spin move, trying to split defenders. And they'll call a foul. As the foul was on Scottsbluff's Izzy Wright. She'll pick up her first. 6-5, South Sioux leads it as Sabrina Harsh along with Peyton Berta and Anna Kelly check in for the Lady Bearcats. South Sioux will inbound at their offensive end. Baseline left, lob it out on top, pass tipped away, but right back into the hands of Fisher. She'll launch over Sabrina Harsh off the glass, too strong. Long rebound to Foote, gets it ahead to Sabrina Harsh, and she loses the handle. And the turnover will give the ball to South Sioux City as the Lady Bearcats set up full court pressure. Inbounds, they get it ahead to Van Berkom up the near sideline. She'll drive baseline, kick out. Back to Heineman. Heineman drives left side off the front of the rim. Freeberg with the rebound. Work it back out on top to Fisher. She'll reset the offense for South Sioux City. On the dribble against the smaller Anna Kelly. They kick it back out for a 3 to Heron. Off the mark. Rebound put back. Won't go for Strom. Battle for the rebound as Freeberg and Anna Kelly go to the floor. And the possession arrow gives the ball to the Lady Bearcats. 4:51 left first quarter. 6-5. South Sioux City leads it. Once again, full court pressure by the Cardinals. Avila in the backcourt, pick up there by Van Berkom on the speed dribble up the floor. Looking, trying to avoid the double team. She'll give it off to Berta. Berta drives baseline, dishes down low to Emma Foote, who puts it up and in, and she's fouled. Emma Foote gives the Lady Bearcats the lead as the foul was on Natasha Freeberg. That'll be the first team foul on South Sioux as Emma Foote steps to the free throw line. Trying to convert on a traditional three-point play, and she does. Emma Foote with 3. Lady Bearcats by 2, 8-6 with 4:36 left in the first quarter. Pressure by the Bearcats. Fisher holds in the backcourt, now gets it front court to Van Berkom. She'll pull it out, give it back up to Fisher. Fisher puts it on the deck, drives to the left baseline and lays it up and in. Fisher with 4. We're tied at 8. 4:16 left. Scottsbluff gets it ahead to Harsh, drives right side, and Sabrina Harsh up and in. And we go back and forth. Lady Bearcats by 2. Pressure, ball stolen away. Emma Foote with it. Loses the handle, now regains from 15 feet away. She rattles it in. Emma Foote with 5. Lady Bearcats open up a 4-point lead. Quickly South Sioux the other way. Van Berkom for 3. In and out. Kelly there with the rebound. Outlet pass comes to Peyton Berta. She'll bring it across for the Lady Bearcats. Finds Harsh down low, all alone. And Harsh puts it up and in. Lady Bearcats 14-8. Big Euro step in the lane by Fisher. Then she's tied up with Sabrina Harsh. And the possession arrow. And check it there, they do have a personal foul on Kyra Fisher. And now Abby Aitken checking in for South Sioux City, along with Jalen Galvin. Bearcats with the ball, leading it by 6. Quick 6-0 run by the Bearcats. Anna Kelly driving and late on the runner by Anna Kelly. She gets her first 2 of the game, and Scottsbluff has opened up an 8-point lead. Here's Strom with it to Heron as they work at top of the key. Aitken drives, dish down low, Galvin inside the arc. Out on top to Heron, driving, dishing, Strom, 3-pointer, count it. Hannah Strom with the 3. 16-11, Bearcats lead by 5. Izzy Wright into the lane, all the way to the basket, tried to dish down low to Sabrina Harsh. And the ball will remain with the Bearcats with 2:48 left in the first quarter, 16-11. Inbound quickly to Izzy Wright on the wing, bounce in the corner. Anna Kelly, 3-ball on the way, off the side iron. Rebound comes down to South Sioux City. Heineman with it. She'll bring it top of the key, left side pass, deep 3 for Heron, off the mark. Berta comes down with the rebound for the Lady Bearcats. Quickly up the floor. She'll stop on the left wing. Skip pass right in the corner to Callie Wright. Wright drives, tries to dish down low to Harsh. Harsh has it stripped away. It's loose on the floor. And the possession arrow will be pointing South Sioux City's way. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left. Emma Foote, I should say, and Callie Wright check into the Lady Bearcat lineup as the Bearcats set up full court pressure here, leading by 5. Heineman gets it into the offensive end, stolen away by Wright. Check that by Avila. She gets it to Berta, top of the key, back to Avila. She drives left side, cut off, kick out Berta. Berta inside the arc, into the corner, quickly to Callie Wright for 3, off the glass. Berta runs down the rebound on the left side. Now she'll drive baseline and fouled on her way to the basket. Foul was on Brooklyn Heineman. She'll pick up her first, team's third, and that'll bring Kyra Fisher, the 5'10 senior, who had 19 points in the loss to Lincoln Christian. She went 8 for 10 from the free throw line. Inbounds pass quickly into Foote, and that's blocked by Galvin. But Emma Foote will go to the free throw line as Galvin picks up her first personal foul with 1:49 left in the first quarter. Scottsbluff 16-11. As Foote drains the first one, she's got 6 points here in this first quarter. And the Bearcats lead it by 6. Second one on the way. And both of them up and good by Emma Foote. And the Bearcat lead now 7 with 1:44 left. Strom into the front court. Finds Van Berkem for a 3 on the right side. And Van Berkem drains that one. 18-14, Bearcats with the ball. Berta for 3. Off the back iron, high rebound, tipped out of there. Controlled by South Sioux City. Fisher into the front court. On the dribble, picks it up. Gets it to Heron. Heron inside the arc now. Gives it back to Fisher. Fisher will pull it out between the circles. Direct offense. Now on the dribble to the right side. She'll get a screen. Now she'll drive. Cut off by Avila, but she hits the runner. And Fisher has made it a 2-point ball game with 58 seconds left. Driving. Izzy Wright can't score. And a tie-up on the rebound. And the possession arrow will keep the ball at the Bearcat end as Harsh, Howard, and Kelly back in for the Lady Bearcats. And Natasha Freeberg checks in for South Sioux City, and Fisher will check out. 54 seconds left. Foot inbounds quickly. Sabrina Harsh down low, spins to the basket, draws the foul. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 as Freeberg along with Galvin down there, and they're going to give the foul to Jalen Galvin. That'll be her second, 5th team foul as Sabrina Harsh steps to the charity stripe. First one on the way. That's off. And just that quickly, Harsh comes in and Galvin will sit down with those 2 personal fouls. Harsh on the second one. She drains that one. She's got 5. Bearcats by 3 as we count it down here in the first quarter. Long down court pass ahead to Van Berkem to Fisher for a deep 3 from the wing, and Fisher drains that one. She's got 9, and South Sioux City ties it at 19. The second tie here in this first quarter. Anna Kelly looked at the 3, didn't take it. Howard goes inside. Harsh. We'll check that foot, went inside too, and the shot doesn't go. And South Sioux City will try to break the tie with 16 seconds left. Long down court pass. Ball tipped away, stolen away by Emma Foote. Emma on the run out, she'll kick it to the right side. Avila for 3, count it! Mariah Avila with the 3. 22-19 at the end of the first quarter as we've come to an end. And at the end of one, it's Scottsbluff 22, South Sioux City 19 on the West Coast scoreboard.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Babylock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
22-19 as we go to the second quarter on a big 3 by Mariah Avila right before the end of the first quarter, as it'll be Howard, Kelly, Harsh, Foote, and Avila on the floor for Scottsbluff. We were tied 2 times in that first quarter, so South Sioux will have the ball. We start this second quarter. Van Berkem on the right side. Top of the key to Kyra Fisher for another deep 3 off the mark. Galvin comes down with the rebound, stolen away by Howard. Jamison will get it ahead to Emma Foote. Foote into the front court ahead to Anna Kelly. Right side inside to Harsh. Harsh down low. Her shot's partially blocked, but a foul called. And Sabrina Harsh will go to the free throw line, the 5'9" sophomore, as the foul was on Kyra Fisher. She'll pick up her second, 6th team foul on the Cardinals. Sabrina Harsh drains the first one as she had 9 points in the win over Bennington at the Hastings tournament. Second one comes up just a little bit short. And South Sioux City from left to right here in this first half. Fisher drives right side. Kick out to Van Berkom. Probing inside. Cut off there by Avila. Now she picks up her dribble. Back out on top to Fisher. Holds the ball above her head. Howard picks her up. As Fisher gets a screen, she'll go back to Van Berkom. She'll bring it top of the key. Now they'll work it left side. Heron driving against a double team. Shot comes up short. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. Won't go. Harsh comes down with the rebound. And they'll say she stepped on the baseline. So the ball will remain with South Sioux City. Trailing 23-19. Van Berkom tosses out on top to Fisher. Fisher puts it on the deck, drives to the basket to flip with the right hand. Won't go. Harsh comes down with the rebound. The outlet to Emma Foote quickly up the right side. Emma driving, puts up the shot off the glass, doesn't go. Harsh with the rebound, it's knocked away from her. Van Berkom picks it up. Right side pass, three on the way from Strom, off the glass and in. Strom with 2 threes. 23-22, Lady Bearcats with a 1-point lead. 6.5 minutes left first half. Avila dribbles right side, beyond the arc, looking. Finds Emma Foote. They work it left side now. Jamison Howard. She'll put it free throw line extended. Picks up her dribble back to Mariah Avila. Avila, right side drive, cut off there. Looking back out on top to Howard. Jamison takes in the paint. Kick out Emma Foote. Emma, pull up jumper, and that shot was blocked, but she'll draw the foul. And Kaya Heron picks up her first personal, and that puts Scottsbluff in the bonus, as that's the 7th team foul on South Sioux City here. As Foote drains the first one. Emma Foote with 8. And Scottsbluff opens up a 2-point lead as Brooklyn Heineman checks back in. And in for the first time tonight is Sarah Dew. As Emma Foote drains them both. 25-22, Lady Bearcats by 3. 6:04 left here in the first quarter. Emma Foote out of the Lady Bearcat lineup. Peyton Berta will check back in. Heineman into the front court. On the dribble against Callie Wright. Takes it down the left lane line. Kick out Dew for 3. Off the mark. Long rebound. Tipped around. Will go out of bounds. They will say South Sioux City touched it last. And the Lady Bearcats will have it, leading by 3. Izzy Wright gets it into Mariah Avila. Avila put it on the deck in the backcourt. Now bring it to the front court. She'll pull it out by the 10-second line. On the left-handed dribble, left side, picks up her dribble. She'll launch from inside the arc, off the mark. Rebound tipped around, picked up by South Sioux City. Strom with it to Van Berkom on the right side. Van Berkom will hand it right back to Strom. A deep 3 for Strom. High rebound off the back iron, run down by Heineman. Heineman controls the ball, now left side. Not sure who that was supposed to go to as Dew has it. Dew drives left side, splits defenders, and there she draws the foul. As the foul was on Scottsbluff's Peyton Berta. Her first, only the 3rd team foul on the Lady Bearcats with 5:08 left and a timeout on the floor. 5:08 left in the first half, 25-22. Bearcats lead it on the West Coast scoreboard.
You may look forward to spending the seasons with family in your home, but not when these critters come knocking on your door. That's where Benzel Pest Control saves the day. Family owned since 1976, we provide prompt, professional, and efficient services to keep your home or business safe and secure all year round.
With 3 generations and more than 4 decades of service to the Nebraska Panhandle and Southeast Wyoming, Benzel Pest Control is the only name in all seasons pest defense.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. Glad you're listening tonight on 106.9 The Trail and watching on KNEB.TV. As the inbounds pass out top to Van Berkom. Gives it up to Strom, back to Dew. Dew puts it on the floor to the basket, and a blocking foul called. As Sarah Dew, a 6-foot senior, as the foul was on Anna Kelly, who's into the Bearcat lineup, commits her first personal foul. So South Sioux will inbound underneath their own basket. The toss out on top to Dew. She'll put it on the deck, give it up to Van Berkom. Back to Heineman for three. High arcing shot doesn't go. Callie Wright comes down with the rebound. She'll give it up to Izzy. And Izzy will bring it across. Quickly head to Mariah Vila. Back to Callie Wright for three. Off the mark. Heineman runs down the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Center court. Right side pass. Strom with it. Takes it to the free throw line. Kick out back to Heineman. Another three try off the mark. And the rebound goes out of bounds as Freeburg couldn't corral it. And it'll be Lady Bearcat ball. Abby Aitken into the Cardinal lineup along with Kyra Fisher. So she comes in with those two personal fouls. Lady Bearcats inbound as they work from right to left here in this first half with 4:24 left, 25-22. Scottsbluff on top. Avila takes it center court, gets a screen from Harsh on the wing. Top of the key right. They work it inside. Harsh down low, and Harsh lays it up and in. Harsh with 8. Bearcats by 5 with 4 minutes left here in the first half. Fisher on the drive. Finds Strom. Strom back to Fisher for a three ball and count it. Fisher with a dozen points here in the first half. 27-25, it's a 2-point game. Top of the key, Avila three ball off the mark. Fisher comes down with the rebound on the push, pull up, free throw line, count it. Fisher with 14, and we're tied at 27 with 3:26 left. Avila driving at the Bearcat end. Shot off the mark. And South Sioux City looking to take the lead right here. Strom with it, dribbles inside, runner doesn't go. Aitken with the rebound and put back. Abby Aitken gives South Sioux City a 29-27 lead with 3 minutes left here in the first half. Peyton Berta quickly up the floor for the Lady Bearcats now. Brings it out between the circles, gets a screen from Harsh. She'll take the three and drain it from the left wing. Peyton Berta with a three. And a 30-second timeout taken by Scottsbluff with the Bearcats leading it 30-29. We'll be sure to join us tomorrow night on KNEB.TV for live coverage of high school wrestling. It's Torrington at Scottsbluff starting at 6 o'clock. And wrestling brought to you by State Farm agent Joe Mejia, proudly serving Scottsbluff, Gehring, and beyond. Find out more by going to MejiaInsurance.net or by calling 308-635-2077. And our opening tip tonight was brought to you by Papa Murphy's Pizza at 2801 Avenue B in Scottsbluff. It's love at 425 degrees. And don't forget to register for the Papa Murphy's Text Club for a sweet deal. Lady Bearcats with a 1-point lead, 30-29. And the Cardinals have the ball. Strom into the front court. Finds Heron. They go down low to Fisher on the left wing. That shot blocked by Sabrina Harsh. Anna Kelly quickly the other way. One-hand pass to Foot. Foot up the right side, and Foot draws the foul. And she'll go to the line to shoot 1 and 1. As the foul was on Heron. Or check that, it's on Strom. That'll be her first. Team's 8th, as we said. Emma Foot with 9 points here in this first half. Make it 10 as she rattles that one in. Emma Foot with 8 points in the win over Bennington. Second one on the way. She drains them both. 11 first half points for Emma Foot, 32-29. Lady Bearcats lead it with 2:29 left in the first half. Strom on the dribble out front. Kick out to Heron, and a blocking foul called on Scottsbluff's Anna Kelly. Check, that's on Emma Foot. And she'll pick up her second 15th foul as Mariah Vila in for the Lady Bearcats for Emma Foot. And South Sioux will inbounds as the inbounds pass stolen away by Harsh. Gets it ahead to Peyton Berta. Berta up the left side, drives baseline to the basket. Off the glass, doesn't go. Sabrina Harsh rebound put back off the mark. And South Sioux comes down with it. Fisher on the push. Up the left lane side. Out on top to Heineman. Heron with a 3 ball off the front iron. Anna Kelly runs down the rebound. Quickly up the floor. Center court. Picks up her dribble, now looking. She'll find Jamison Howard on the left wing. Cross court pass to Avila. 1:46 left in the first half. Avila, top of the key, probing. Now takes it to the right side, inside the arc, looking. Ball loose on the floor. That's picked up by South Sioux City, and then Berta gets on the floor. Ball still loose. Finally, Sabrina Harsh comes out of there with it. Peyton Berta, top of the key. Anna Kelly, left side beyond the arc. One-hand pass outside to Berta. Work it right side now. Jamison Howard, 3 ball on the way. Count it. Jamison Howard, 2 threes in this first half. 35-29 Bearcats. We near the 1 minute mark. Fisher answering back. Off the mark. Rebound stolen away as Peyton Berta tied up with Galvin as both players go to the floor. And they're going to call the foul on Peyton Berta. That'll be her second, but only the 16th foul on the Lady Bearcats. As Brooklyn Heineman along with Van Berkom and Natasha Freeberg check in for South Sioux City. The Cardinals will inbound, toss out on top to Freeberg. It goes off her foot into the backcourt. And they're going to say somebody from Scottsbluff got a hand in there. Heron driving as she goes to the basket, and a foul called on Sabrina Harsh. And Sabrina Harsh picks up her second, and now both teams in the bonus. That's a 17 foul on the Bearcats. Heron at the free throw line, off on the first one. And Emma Foot checks in for Sabrina Harsh with those 2 personal fouls. 35-29, Scottsbluff on top. Second one on the way. That one rolls off, won't go. Jamison Howard comes down with it. She'll take it across herself up the far sideline. Gets it ahead to Anna Kelly. Drives, kicks down low right. Outside Mariah Avila. 3 ball. Back iron, long rebound. Back to Emma Foot. 40 seconds left. In the corner, Anna Kelly. Dish inside Avila. Avila spin into the paint. Out on top. Emma Foot. 3. Off the mark. Rebound battle for as Strom comes out of there with it. 27 seconds left. Strom will give it up to Heineman. She'll bring it center court. 22 seconds left. Strom picked up by Callie Wright. Bounce inside to Freeberg. Knocked away. Bearcats with the ball. Anna Kelly, 13 seconds left. Takes it to the free throw line. Gives it up to Jamison Howard. 3. Bounces high off the rim. Won't go in. Rebound battle for Freeberg. Pulls it down. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. At the buzzer, the shot by Van Berkom is off the mark. And that ends the first quarter. At halftime, your score, Scottsbluff 35, South Sioux City 29 on the West Coast scoreboard.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the Viero family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at Viero.com or your nearest Viero store. Viero Wireless, keeping you connected.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. We're at halftime here on a Monday night. Some high school basketball for you right after the New Year's holiday, as South Sioux City has made the long trip out west to take on Scottsbluff. They will be in Sydney tomorrow night to take on the Lady Raiders. Take a look at our scoring totals. First, in the first quarter, we were tied twice at 8 and at 19, but the Bearcats led it 22-19 at the end of the first quarter. In the second quarter, we were tied at 27, and then South Sioux City took a 29-27 lead, but from that point, the Bearcats went on a 5-0 run to open up a 35-29 advantage, and that's your score here at halftime. We'll come back, look at the individual numbers here at halftime with the Bearcats leading South Sioux City 35-29 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Finally, goodbye 2020. There was one good thing about 2020. That was the prices. And this is your last chance to get last year's prices at Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming. That's 20% off every window and door. Plus no money down, no interest, and no payments for 12 months. Only at Renewal by Anderson. But hurry, because 2020 pricing is only available until February 15th. Book your free estimate today. Call Renewal by Anderson of Wyoming at 307-215-7493.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
And Jeff Kelly back here at halftime as Scottsbluff leads South Sioux City 35-29. Now let's take a look at the individual numbers first for South Sioux City. They were led in scoring here in the first half by Kyra Fisher, and the 5'10 senior with 14 points at halftime. 6 points for Hannah Strom, 3 points for Aubrey Van Berkom, and 2 points each from Kaya Heron, Jalen Galvin, and Abby Aitken. For the Lady Bearcats, Emma Foote led the way. She was the only Lady Bearcat in double figures. She had 11 at halftime. Sabrina Harsh with 8, Jamison Howard with 6 on 2 threes in the first half. 3 points each for Peyton Berta and Mariah Vila, and 2 points each for Anna Kelly and Callie Wright. as the Bearcats lead it 35-29 over South Sioux City here at halftime. We'll come back with more at halftime as your score 35-29, Scottsbluff leads.
New season and new fashion is in at Compliments for you and your home. Check out what's new from Tribal and Charlie B. From light layers for warm days and cool nights to reversibles that are a must-have for the season. Compliments has the style for you. With great looks come great deals. Compliments always has weekly deals to bring more style into your life. Get ahead of the trends and get the new shapes, shades, and colors this season at Compliments for you and your home. 1708 Broadway, downtown Scottsbluff.
I've struggled with my weight since I was 13, but weight loss surgery changed my life. I've lost 120 pounds, 80 inches, and gained a whole new outlook on life.
Weight loss surgery may be the answer to your weight and health problems. Regional West offers the support of skilled surgeons and a dedicated bariatric team for your journey to a healthier you. Learn more about weight loss options at Regional West. It's time for a new you.
5-29. We'll be right back with you tomorrow night as the Gehring boys and girls travel to Chadron, as the girls game will start roughly around 5:30 with the boys game to follow. The Gehring girls, the winners of the Greg Miller Memorial Holiday Tournament in Hershey, Nebraska, right before the New Year's holiday, and the Gehring boys went 1-1 as they lost in the championship game to Hershey after they beat Gothenburg. And the Lady Bulldogs defeated both Gothenburg and Hershey to win that tournament. As on the boys' side, Jack Franklin was named to the all-tournament team, and Sid Winkler and Carly Pazanka named to the all-tournament team on the girls' side. Scottsbluff back out on the court, still awaiting South Sioux City. Let's take another timeout here at halftime with Scottsbluff leading at 35-29 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
And welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. Lady Bearcats on top of South Sioux City, 35-29, as both teams back out on the court. And let's take our final timeout. We'll come back with the second half. Lady Bearcats lead at 35-29 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Welcome back to Scottsbluff High School. Second half just about ready to get underway here on a Monday night. And glad you can be with us tonight on 106.9 The Trail or watching on KNEB.TV, Allo Channel 15, Mobius Channel 1500. As the Bearcats will start Avila, Foote, Howard, and Callie and Izzy Wright. As Scottsbluff will have the ball to start this third quarter as they work left to right. Foote on the dribble out top, gets a high screen from Howard, bounces in the corner to Avila. She'll take the three off the mark. Fisher comes down with it for South Sioux City as they work from right to left. They whip it inside to Galvin, tipped away, still loose as Heron got a hand on it. And the foul was on Scottsbluff's Callie Wright. That'll be her first team as South Sioux will trigger the inbound. They get it in quickly down low, and putting it up and in is Heron. Heron with 4. Scottsbluff by 4 points. Avila puts it on the deck, drives in the paint, goes up and under and puts it in. Mariah Avila with 5. Bearcats by 6, 37-31. Fisher out top, picked up by Howard to the free throw line, down the left lane line. Kick out to Heron for 3 off the side iron. Rebound right into the hands of Izzy Wright. Izzy into the front court for the Lady Bearcats. Looks at the 3, top of the key, comes up short. Galvin comes down with it for South Sioux City in the black road uniforms here this evening. Fisher on the dribble, drive right side. The runner comes up short. Rebound tipped out quickly in the corner. They get it to Van Berkham. She drives, puts it up with the left hand, doesn't go. Galvin's on the tip try, but she's fouled. And the foul was on Mariah Avila. She'll pick up her first, second team on the Lady Bearcats as Jalen Galvin steps to the free throw line for the first time tonight and sinks the first one as she shoots 83% from the free throw line. Galvin's second one, that one drops through. She's got 4, 37-33. And Brooklyn Heineman in for the Cardinals as South Sioux sets up pressure. Get it into Mariah Avila. Mariah into the front court, gets a screen from Foote, looks down low, it's not there. Back to Izzy Wright. Wright drives, that shot's blocked by Fisher, still loose. Fisher picks it up. Now the ball's loose on the floor and we'll have a whistle and a foul. And the foul was on Izzy Wright. That'll be the second on Izzy, and very quickly, Lady Bearcats with 3 team fouls, and Kyra Fisher down on the court for South Sioux City. James Buck out there to look at her. And she may have landed on the ball as she went after that loose ball. She remains down in the lane at the Scottsbluff end. And we'll wait for, and we'll have a substitution come in for South Sioux City as all the South Sioux City players go over to the South Sioux City bench. Well, Monument Physical Therapy in Gehring offers the Bumps and Bruises program, offering 1 free consultation, 1 free follow-up for all area athletes. Monument Physical Therapy in Gehring, as Fisher helped to her feet. And she will make her way to the South Sioux City bench. Walking under her own power as she makes her way over there. Kaya Heron taking her spot in the lineup. 37-33, Lady Bearcats by 4. Heineman bounces down low, goes to the hands of Galvin. Loose ball, that's picked up by Izzy Wright. She'll bounce outside Emma Foote. Foote top of the key, down the left lane line, cut off, and a foul called. And the foul was on Jalen Galvin. She'll pick up her 3rd here in the 3rd quarter. She quickly comes out, and Natasha Freeberg into the Cardinal lineup. Bearcats will inbound at their offensive end. Emma Foote looking, the toss out on top. Avila to the free throw line. Spin move in the paint, looking. Finally out on, finds Wright. Izzy takes it into the paint, kicks out Callie Wright for 3, off the mark. Long rebound comes down to Van Berkom. She'll bring it quickly up the floor to Heineman for 3 from the right side. Glances off the side rim, ball loose on the floor. And the ball goes out of bounds. And it'll go over to South Sioux City as Anna Kelly, Peyton Berta, Sabrina Harsh in for the Lady Bearcats. Heineman to inbound it. Gets it in quickly to Strom. She'll take the jumper. That's off the mark. Rebounds tipped out of bounds, and it'll stay with South Sioux City. 5:33 left here in the 3rd quarter. 37-33. The toss out on top. Freeberg has to run it down by the 10-second line. Takes it right side. Gives it up to Heron. Heron drives the runner with the right hand. Bounces around. Won't bounce in. Rebound tipped out of there. Avila on the run out all the way to the basket. Mariah Avila lays it up and in. Bearcats by 6. Van Berkom a quick 3 at the other end. High off the back iron. Rebound can't be controlled now. Harsh finally gets it down. Berta quickly ahead. Emma Foote. Foote up the right side to the basket, off the glass and in. Emma Foote with 13, 41-33. Bearcats have opened it up here in the 3rd quarter. 3 ball on the way, counted by Hannah Strom. South Sioux City answers back. 41-36, 4:43 left. Emma Foote into the front court. They go inside. Sabrina Harsh to the basket. Comes up short, but she'll draw the foul. And a little bit of a... And the foul was on Hannah Strom. She picks up her 2nd. And now 2 team fouls on South Sioux City. As Sabrina Harsh steps to the free throw line. Drains the first one. That equals her point total that she had against Bennington at the Hastings tournament. She had 9 as Kyra Fisher back in for South Sioux City. Harsh drains both of them, and she's got 10 points in the game. 43-36. Bearcats with 4:33 left in the 3rd quarter. Heineman on the dribble out front. Finds Fisher. Fisher gets a screen. Now she'll take it right side. Trying to back down into the paint. Kick out 3 ball. Off the mark by Heron. Into the hands of Anna Kelly. Kelly picks up her dribble in the backcourt. Double team. She'll get it to Berta. Berta gets it across just ahead of the 10-second count. Anna Kelly on the right wing. Cross-court pass right. Izzy on the dribble, takes it left side. On the left-handed dribble, trying to avoid the trap. She'll bounce down low. Harsh against Freeberg to the basket. Harsh off the glass, doesn't go. And Fisher comes down with the rebound. And the foul was on Peyton Berta. That'll be the third on her. That'll bring Emma Foote and Mariah Avila back into the Bearcat lineup. Berta will sit down with those 3 personal fouls, 4th team on Scottsbluff. 3:48 left in the third quarter. 43-36. They lob down low, looking for Freeburg. That pass intercepted by Sabrina Harsh. Avila quickly the other way, left side kick out. Anna Kelly for a 3, count it. Anna Kelly with 5. 46-36. Bearcats have opened up a 10-point lead here with 3:22 left in the third quarter. Aitken puts it on the deck, spin move in the paint, dishes down low to Freeburg, and Freeburg puts it up and in. Freeburg, her first 2 in the game. 46-38. Avila on the dribble, top of the key, goes between her legs. Left side pass to Kelly. Fisher got a hand in the way. And we've got a substitution as Aubrey Van Berkom will check in. Bearcats with the ball. They triggered into Avila. Callie right to Emma Foote, right back to right as they work it to the left side. Avila on the dribble. Now picks it up to right. Here's Anna Kelly from the right wing for 3, count it. Anna Kelly with 8 in the ball game. 49-38. Bearcats, 2:33 left in the third quarter. Strom takes it on the dribble left side to Van Berkom. They run the weave out front. Fisher with it. Fisher down the left lane line, puts it up. And they'll call her for traveling. And it'll give the ball to Scottsbluff with 2:24 left. Callie Wright gets it in quickly to Mariah Avila. Mariah on the left side. Left side outside directing traffic. Cross-court pass, Callie Wright looking to Anna Kelly. She'll cut baseline. The runner off the mark. Sabrina Harsh tips it out of there. But we'll have a foul. And the foul was on Hannah Strom. That'll be the third on her, third team foul on the Cardinals. Bearcats will inbound. Kelly on the toss in to Foote along the far sideline. Had to tippy-toe back there. Back to Anna Kelly. Deep 3 off the mark. Sabrina Harsh with the offensive board, and she's fouled on the putback. No, they're going to say a held ball. And it'll give the ball to South Sioux City. 49-38 Bearcats. We're underneath 2 minutes here in the third quarter. Fisher out front. She'll stop. Top of the key. Try the 3 off the mark. Anna Kelly comes down with it. Quickly up the floor, center court. Anna Kelly with a key 3 top of the key. That comes up short. Van Berkom quickly up the floor. Takes it on the dribble, right side. Now picks up her dribble. Picked up by Avila. She'll hand it to the 5'10 senior, Kyra Fisher. Directing traffic. Callie Wright there. Callie Wright on the defense. Fisher goes baseline. Takes it into the paint. Now she'll take it out to the free throw line. Back outside. Van Berkom for a 3 off the mark. Harsh with the board for Scottsbluff. Here's Anna Kelly into the paint to the basket. Shot blocked, but Sabrina Harsh picks it up and puts it in. Sabrina Harsh with a dozen. 51-38 Bearcats, 58 seconds left. Kyra Fisher drives down the left lane line, spins into the paint. Ball knocked away. Mariah Avila picks up the loose ball. Up the left side, off the glass and in. Mariah Avila with 9, 53-38. Bearcats with 39 seconds left. Fisher into the front court, South Sioux City right to left. One hand pass to Strom. Dump it inside to Aitken. Back out on top. Now they'll skip pass to Van Berkom. She'll bring it top of the key. Strom, 22 seconds left. They try to go inside to Aitken. And held ball. And the possession arrow gives it to Scottsbluff. Izzy Wright checks back in for the Bearcats along with Peyton Berta. and Jamison Howard, as South Sioux City setting up pressure, and Valerie Correa in for the first time for the Cardinals. Toss in comes to Avila, quickly right back to Emma Foote. 14 seconds left. Foote on the dribble, as stolen away by Correa. Correa on the drive, kick out, nobody there on the pass. Howard picks it up, 4 seconds left. Howard on the left side, picks up her dribble, and Scottsbluff won't get off a shot, and that ends the third quarter. At the end of 3, Scottsbluff 53, South Sioux City 38 on the West Coast scoreboard.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Holiday recycling tips.
The holidays bring wrapping paper, boxes, and trees. Remember, when done with these items, recycle them. Wrapping paper can be collected and recycled in one of the city's recycling bins. Boxes can be collapsed and stored to use later or recycled. Finally, your old Christmas tree can be dropped off at this location. This holiday season, give thanks and a start to a healthier new year. Me at Tri-City Stormwater.
Scottsbluff with a big lead as we start the fourth quarter. South Sioux City will have the ball. Howard, Berta, Wright, Foote, and Avila on the floor for the Lady Bearcats. South Sioux City working from right to left. Van Berkom with it, drives down the right lane line to the basket, puts up a shot, comes up short. Howard comes down with the rebound to right, quickly ahead Peyton Berta. Berta drives right side baseline, and she'll get called for traveling. She's looking to pass, and an early turnover. Gives it back to South Sioux City as the Bearcats lead it by 15 points. Fisher will bring it across for the Cardinals. To Heron, cross-court pass. Van Berkom on the dribble, now she'll take it left side. Back to Heron, to the free throw line. Strom misses the jumper, and Scottsbluff in the white uniforms here tonight. Right with it, Avila on the left wing. Mariah looking, now she'll pull it out. To Howard in the corner. Emma Foote. Emma Foote puts it on the deck. The pull-up, that's blocked by Galvin, but it'll stay with the Bearcats. Scottsbluff to inbound. Baseline left. Foote looking, and Dave Bolish calls a quick timeout. And let's see, what do we got? We have a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it right here. Well, for more than 125 years, Wells Fargo Advisors has created wealth management and investment strategies aimed at achieving our clients' personal financial goals. Call Ryan Windhorst at 632-7561. Together, we'll go far. And be sure to join KNEB.TV tomorrow night for live coverage of high school wrestling. It's Torrington at Scottsbluff starting at 6 o'clock. Brought to you by State Farm agent Joe Mejia, proudly serving Scottsbluff, Gehring, and beyond. Find out more by going to MejiaInsurance.net or calling him at 308-635-2077. We'll have more basketball action for you tomorrow night from Chadron, Nebraska, as the Gehring Bulldogs travel to Chadron to take on the Cardinals. Scottsbluff triggers on the inbound. Toss out on top comes to Avila. Avila on the dribble. They bounce down inside looking for Izzy Wright, and pass too low for her to handle. It goes out of bounds, and a turnover with 6:46 left in the game. Fisher into the front court. On the dribble, lobs high post, Galvin. Free throw line looking. Now she'll put it on the deck against Foot. Drive off the glass. Doesn't go. As Berta comes down with the rebound. Gets it ahead to Howard. Jamison with the three. Right side. Off the front iron. Rebound. Tipped out of there. Scottsbluff controls. Emma Foot on the wing. Into the corner. Mariah Vila drives to the basket. Off the glass and in. And she's fouled. Mariah Vila with 11 points in the game. 55-38 Bearcats, and Mariah Vila at the free throw line as Kyra Fisher commits her third personal foul, fourth team foul, as Abby Aitken checking in for South Sioux City, and Mariah Vila at the free throw line and can't convert on traditional three-point play. 55-38 Lady Bearcats. Fisher up the right side, step back, jumper, and Kyra Fisher drains that, and she's got 16, her first points here in this second half. The Lady Bearcat advantage remains 15 points. Quickly left side, three ball, Peyton Berta count it. Peyton Berta with 2 threes in the game. 58-40. Fisher trying to answer back for South Sioux City. Long rebound comes down to Harsh. She gets it out of there to Peyton Berta. Berta quickly up the left side. Stop. Another three ball. Counted. Back-to-back three-pointers. Peyton Berta. She's got 9. 61-40. Bearcats lead it in a timeout on the floor. 5:29 left. 61-40. Bearcats lead it on the West Coast scoreboard.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gearing, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gearing at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
Logos in Gearing is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees, and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gearing.
Out of the timeout. South Sioux City with the ball. Brooklyn Heineman out top. On the dribble. Looking, takes it to the left side. Up the outside beyond the arc. They go inside to Galvin. Kick out shot partially blocked on Aitken. But then an offensive foul called at the South Sioux City end. As the foul was on Jalen Galvin. And that'll be her 4th, team's 5th on South Sioux City. 21-point Bearcat lead. Pressure by South Sioux City. Anna Kelly into the Bearcat lineup. Gets it quickly in the corner for Emma Foot for a 3-ball. As Aitken comes down with the rebound for South Sioux City. Quickly up the right side on the wing. Takes it center court, whips a pass inside. Galvin against Harsh. Shot comes up short. Harsh with the good defense comes down with the rebound. Into the hands of Anna Kelly. Anna looked at the 3, didn't take it. She'll give it up to Berta. Berta drives and draws the foul. And the foul was on Galvin, and that'll be her 5th and final foul. And she fouls out with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the game. And that'll bring Aubrey Van Berkem into the Cardinal lineup. So the Bearcats will inbound as they work left to right here in this second half. Emma Foot to trigger it in. Underneath the Bearcat basket. Lobs it in as Harsh. Harsh has it knocked away, and they'll keep it at the Bearcat end. 4:38 left. 61-40. Scottsbluff leads it. Foot once again, and we've got a foul away from the ball. As foul was on Sabrina Harsh away from the action. She'll pick up her third, 15 foul on Scottsbluff. As Heineman brings it into the front court for South Sioux City. Left side pass, Van Berkom. Looking now, she'll put it on the deck. Work it from left to right, beyond the arc. Here's Heineman on the wing. Quickly in the corner, right back to Van Berkom. She'll bring it top of the key as Avila gets a hand in there, loose on the floor. Picked up by Correa. Correa to Aitken, to Heineman. The runner on the baseline off the mark as the rebound put back by Freeburg is up and in. 61-42, Bearcats. 3:57 left in the game. Anna Kelly on the dribble, right side, kicks it inside to Harsh. Harsh double team. She'll kick it back to Berta. Berta puts it on the floor, outside, foot, three ball, off the mark. Harsh saves him going out of bounds. Loose ball, and a foul called on Anna Kelly as she went to the floor with Natasha Freeburg. And for Anna, that'll be her first personal foul, 6th team foul. And Fisher, along with Strom and Heron, back into the Cardinal lineup. Kyra Fisher into the front court. Left side pass. Strom, one bounce right back to Heron. To Fisher, backing down Avila, down low. That shot partially blocked by Sabrina Harsh into the hands of Mariah Avila. Mariah will pull it out with 3:19 left in the contest. Left side outside. Now Aitken will come up to pick her up. Foot, left side, here's Peyton Berta. Berta beyond the arc. Back out on top to Fisher. Or check that to Kelly. They run the weave out front of Avila. In the hands of hers, we go underneath, 3 minutes left in the game. Avila on the dribble as Aitken comes out to pick her up. Takes it to the left side, picks up her dribble, finds Emma Foot. Emma will hand it to Kelly, and a foul called by Kyra Fisher. She'll pick up her fourth, and that will put the Bearcats in the bonus with 2:47 left in the game as Fisher checks out. Valerie Correa into the lineup. And Peyton Berta to shoot 1 and 1. And she drains the front end. She's got 14 in the game. 62-42, Bearcats by 20. As Berta drops them both. Or check that, Emma Foot drops them both. She's got 15 in the game, 2:42 left. And double dribble called on Strom. And she was looking to give it up. So the turnover gives it back to the Bearcats, leading 63-42. Toss in comes to Berta. She'll give it up to Avila. Avila into the front court. Scottsbluff left to right. Avila gets a high screen from Harsh. On the dribble right side. Cross court pass Kelly. Looking. Kelly will hand it to Avila. Lady Bearcats running some clock, running the weave out front with 2:19 left as Avila fouled by Correa. And Correa listed in the program at 4'11" and a sophomore. Here comes Quincy Johnson into the Bearcat lineup. And Kyra Fisher checks back in with those 4 personal fouls for South Sioux City. And Mariah Avila shoot 1 and 1. First one off the mark. Strom comes down with it. Center court on the dribble. Turnaround, gives it up to Heron for a 3 ball. That one comes up just a little bit short as Quincy Johnson picks up the rebound. Scottsbluff with it. Kelly ahead to Avila. 2 minutes left in the game. Avila splitting defenders. Ball knocked away. Strom with it. Up the right side. Knocked away by Anna Kelly. And they will keep it at the South Sioux City end. Here comes Avery Fox in for the first time tonight. Lady Bearcats leading at 63-42. Lob comes inside to Freeberg in the paint. Knocked away from her. Loose ball picked up by Scottsbluff. Anna Kelly brings it front court. One hand pass left side. Pull-up jumper, Peyton Berta. And Berta puts it down. She's got 11 in the game. 65-42. Bearcats trying to drive baseline is Heron. And a wholesale substitution for Scottsbluff as Tierra West checks in along with Paige Horn. Shea Willits. So a wholesale substitution as Scottsbluff with a minute and a half left in the game has this one comfortably in control. And Willits, and also into the lineup is Terrence Spady. As the ball inbounded to Shea Willits on the dribble out front, Tierra West. On the right side, look to bounce down low inside to Paige Horn. She's tied up down low. And the held ball. With a minute 12 left, the ball will remain at the Bearcat end. Sarah Dew into the South Sioux City lineup along with Allie Lieber. Bounce inside on the inbound to Paige Horn, and she's tied up, and the possession arrow gives the ball to South Sioux City. South Sioux City still on the road tomorrow. They will travel to Sydney tomorrow night. Dew with it. Dew at the free throw line. Kick out to Heineman for a three. Count it. Brooklyn Heineman, her first points of the game. 65-45, a 20-point Bearcat lead, and a foul at the Scottsbluff end. Brooklyn Heineman, second on her, and the 9th team foul. So Avery Fox, a 5'5" senior, at the free throw line. First one on the way, that comes up short. Jocelyn Viglo also in for South Sioux City. Heineman on the dribble to Dew. Dew to the free throw line, loose the handle on the dribble. Picked up by Correa. She'll go baseline on the pass to Lieber. And it's knocked out of her hands. It'll remain with South Sioux City with 38 seconds left. Three ball Dew off the front iron. Heineman to Correa. Correa has it. Baseline jumper off the mark by Viglo. And Scottsbluff comes out of there with it. Tierra West, 24 seconds left. Into the Scottsbluff offensive end. Cross-court pass. Now top of the key to Avery Fox. Inside, down low, the turnaround jumper by Paige Horn. And misses. And the rebound knocked out of bounds. It'll be South Sioux City's ball with 11 seconds left. So Scottsbluff will go to 9-2 on the year. 9 seconds left, now 7. Here's Heineman out front, tries to go down low. 3 seconds left. Lieber loose the handle, and South Sioux City won't get a shot off, and that ends the game. Your final score, Scottsbluff 65, South Sioux City 45 on the West Coast scoreboard.
We do 2 pictures just like we've done in the past, one straight down and one from the side, but it's better in the fact that they're going to get called back less, there's greater accuracy, and it's a lot easier to find it in dense breasts. A woman should start getting their mammos at age 40 every year, and 1 in 8 people get breast cancer, so it's the best way to find it is early detection.
Western CPAP Supply has earned an impeccable professional reputation within the Wyoming and Western Nebraska region. Helping you get a good night's sleep is our passion. Our professional team understands sleep disorders from a personal and professional level, because we have sleep disorders too. We use CPAP every night, and sometimes it just helps to work with people who share common ground. Our accredited CPAP supply company is approved by Medicare and Medicaid and is in network with most major insurance companies in the region. Western CPAP Supply. We're here to help.
A big win here tonight for the Scottsbluff Lady Bearcats as they defeat the South Sioux City Cardinals. Your final score, Scottsbluff 65, South Sioux City 45, a 20-point win for the Lady Bearcats. Lady Bearcats led it 22-19 at the end of the first quarter. They expand that lead to 35-29 at the end of the first half as they go on a 6-0 run to end up the second quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, it was 53-38, the Scottsbluff Bearcats, and Scottsbluff goes on to win 65-45 was your final score as South Sioux City was held to 5 points in the fourth quarter. We'll come back, look at the individual numbers here in this one as Scottsbluff goes to 9-2 on the year, and their winning streak now stands at 3 games in a row as they defeat South Sioux City 65-45 on the West Coast scoreboard.
For more than 162 years, FNBO has been with you where you are. A bank committed to helping you earn more and save more, so you can do more, both big and small. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank.
The holidays are a time to connect with family, with friends, with each other. After a busy year, the holidays are the perfect time for laughing together, playing together, talking together, and celebrating together. Spend time this holiday season connecting with the people that mean the world to you, and let Allo take care of the connectivity.
65-45, Lady Bearcats win it here tonight over South Sioux City. And this is the Runza Postgame Show. Runza doesn't like to think of themselves as just another restaurant in town. They'd like to think of themselves as part of the community. Runza with locations in Scottsbluff, Gering, and Chadron. Final scoring totals look like this for South Sioux City. They were led in scoring by the 5'10 senior Kyra Fisher, as she finishes with 16 points in the game. She had 14 at halftime. She's held to 2 points in the second half. 9 points tonight for Hannah Strom. 4 points each for Natasha Freeberg, Jalen Galvin, and Kaya Heron. And 3 points each tonight for Brooklyn Heineman and Aubrey Van Berkham for the Cardinals. And Abby Aitken comes off the bench for South Sioux City, and she contributes 2 points tonight as South Sioux City goes down in a 65-45 loss to Scottsbluff. On the Bearcat side, we've got 4 players in double figures here tonight. led by Emma Foote with 14 points. 12 points for Sabrina Harsh, 11 points for Peyton Berta, and Mariah Vila also contributed 11 points here tonight for the Lady Bearcats. 6 points for Jamison Howard, 8 points tonight for Anna Kelly, and Callie Wright finished up with 2 points tonight as the Lady Bearcats get their 9th win on the year against only 2 losses. As they won 2 games in that Hastings tournament, they come back and win here tonight over South Sioux City, and they will be right back here at home Friday night as Mitchell comes to town, and then the Lady Bearcats will go on the road to Morrill on Saturday night. We'll come back with more here on the Runza Postgame Show and name our Taco John's Player of the Game as the Lady Bearcats win it 65-45 on the West Coast scoreboard.
At 21st Century Equipment, we're proud to introduce the new Build Your Own tool. Build the John Deere you've been wanting and see how affordable it really is. Visit 21stcenturyequipment.net to build your own compact utility tractor, mower, or gator. It's easy to add implements, attachments, and view financing options. Build the exact tractor for your needs at a price you can afford, all from the comfort and safety of home, with the new Build Your Own tool at 21stcenturyequipment.net.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
$65-45 is your final score here as we await head coach Dave Bolish for our some post-game comments from him as Scottsbluff really jumped out early as they led 22-19, kind of a close first quarter. It was tied twice in the first quarter at 8 and at 19, and the only other time it was tied was in the second quarter at 27 as Dave Bolish joins us here on the Runza Postgame Show. This is an impressive win against a team that you don't normally see from the very eastern part of the state.
Yeah, I mean, I've been here for 8 years, and we've never seen South Sioux. We've seen them at the state tournament a bunch of times, but we've never actually had the chance to play them. So they were a couple games short with the COVID crisis, and called us up. They're going to play us. They played us tonight. They're going to play Sydney tomorrow. So, I just think that was a great opportunity for us to play a program with some tradition, with some toughness and some skill. So, we want to continue to try to prep for being a state caliber team.
Couple of good runs by your team right at the end of the first half. You go on a 6-0 run to open up the lead, and then beyond that, you hold South Sioux City to 6 points in the fourth quarter. That had to
right.
Please you.
Exactly. I mean, that was something we talked about in the second half. Is we needed to get into one of our defensive quarters where we were able to cinch down and hold the team sub 10, sub 8, and we were able to do that. So I mean, that helped us, but. I've been kind of joking with people. I'm like, I'm starting to call our court here the bear track because that's our plan. We're gonna get you down here and play track with you, and we're pretty good at track. So, I thought we did a really good job of just running early, and that's what kind of makes it pay off later in the game. And so, pretty much every team can hang with you for a quarter or two, a half, but it's hard to run with those 8 kids that hard that long. So, great job of doing that. I was really proud of them breaking it open and getting into some layups there. I thought that was one of our better jobs of continuing to attack and not falling in love with the 3. I like every 3 we took. Jamison Howard had some big ones early for us, but then Peyton goes back to back. Anna hits one, But in general, we did our damage in the paint, and that's pretty uncharacteristic for us. So
I was gonna ask you about that. Sabrina Harsh did a great job coming off the bench. You talked about Anna Kelly and of course Peyton Berta tonight. Right. You probably got 8 to 9 kids that you really can interchange in the games.
Right. I mean, we're playing an 8-kid rotation right now. I just said this, and I think it's important to make note of, but, Quincy Johnson is just huge for us. She's impacting the game from tip to finish. She's a huge leader for us on the bench, tons of energy. She's doing a great job. She's really our 9th kid right now, but, we could play 12 or 13 kids. It's actually it's tough to kind of narrow that down, but we got to let some kids get in a flow and have some opportunities, and, that's kind of where we're at, but we got kids that can play. We got kids that can shoot it. Last year we were 5th all-time, all-class ever in three-pointers made, and we brought all those kids but 2 back. So, we got kids that can shoot it too.
On the South Sioux City side, their big guard, Kyra Fisher, kind of caused you some problems in the first half. You shut her down in the second half. She only had 2 points in the second half.
Yeah, she's special kind of good. She's got a great frame. She's strong. She handles the ball well. She shot it off the dribble. She shot it in the paint. She made us pay constantly. Tough kid, took a shot down there. Can't say enough good things about her. She's a tremendous competitor. They got a bunch of good kids that can play. But hats off to her. Great job.
What was the one thing that maybe concerned you coming off of the Hastings tournament? You win that, you do go win 2 games there, but not a lot of time to recover in between that and tonight.
I tell you what, that didn't concern me as much as South Sioux City. They're 1-8 or whatever they are. And I've been telling everybody, I believe this. In my heart of hearts, they're the best 1-8 team in the country. They're playing Lincoln Christian. That's a state champion last year. Played them to 2. Play Kearney High Class A. They play them to 3. They're unbelievably talented, unbelievable, gritty, tough. So that concerned me more than anything is just people sleeping on them and thinking, they're 1-6 or 1-7. Well, they are the best 1-8 team, 1-9 team in America. So
definitely, and you look at the history of South Sioux City, 12 state championships.
Unreal.
You look at that. As recently as 2017, this team had a state championship,
yep.
And maybe just a little bit of a lull in the kids that they've got coming through. But that, like you said, the best 1-8 team probably in the state right now.
Right, no doubt. And their schedule's unbelievably tough. They play a lot of Class A schools. They get into that Iowa stuff. South Dakota, really good teams, and that's. Their down year is most schools' really good year. So that's just kind of how it is. And we just appreciate them making the trip. A great game tonight. Looking forward to getting, maybe back to 50% capacity, with some adjustments here. And just super proud of our kids, super happy for them. We're going to take the day off tomorrow, and they're going to go take care of school. And we're going to watch our JV kids try to win the tourney, and then we're going to prep and get ready for, we got Mitchell, Morrill, Ogallala, Cheyenne East, Cheyenne Central. So we're busy. All
right. Well, it was a good win for you tonight to start off 2021. So
that's right.
Appreciate
Thank you very much.
Stopping by.
Appreciate
Dave Bolish stops by here on the Runs of Postgame show as Scottsbluff gets the 65-45 win over South Sioux City. Now time to name our Taco John's player of the game, and the player of the game is brought to you by Taco John's of Scottsbluff and Gering. Make Taco John's a game day tradition by and wrapping the original before or after every game. And our Taco John's player of the game tonight for Scottsbluff, Sabrina Harsh, as she has 12 points tonight. As 8 in the first half, she has 4 in the second half, but did a great job on the boards for the Lady Bearcats tonight. We'll take our final break, come back, and wrap things up from Scottsbluff as the Bearcats defeat South Sioux City 65-45 on the West Coast scoreboard.
Many people count on space heaters and electric blankets to help stay warm in the winter. Here are a few safety tips. Space heaters need space all around them. Only buy space heaters that are tested and labeled by a national recognized facility. Before using a space heater or electric blanket, inspect the cord for cracks or warm spots. Finally, turn off electric blankets when not in use. Space heaters and electric blankets can provide needed comfort or can be deadly if not used with care. So use caution this winter season. This message is brought to you by Chimney Rock Public Power District, your touchstone energy partner, the power of human connections.
And back here at Scottsbluff High School for the final time here tonight, as Scottsbluff, the girls get the win 65-45 to go to 9-2 on the year. And be sure to join us tomorrow night right back here at Scottsbluff High School on KNEB.TV. TV only for you tomorrow for live coverage of high school wrestling. It's Torrington at Scottsbluff starting at 6 p.m. Brought to you by State Farm agent Joe Mejia, proudly serving Scottsbluff, Gering, and beyond. Find out more by going to MejiaInsurance.net or call him at 308-635-2077. It'll just be picture and sound only, no announcers tomorrow night in that. But we'll have that for you tomorrow night on KNEB.TV. I will be in Chadron as the Gering girls and boys travel to Chadron to take on the Cardinals. The girls will tip it at roughly around 5:30 with the boys' game to follow. 65-45, Lady Bearcats get the win over South Sioux City. And Jeff Kelly, good night from Scottsbluff High School.